people or most people in the local rural areas, they have almost zero knowledge on how to keep their food safe.
Yeah.
They believe their body is already antibody. The reason why most children are out of school in rural areas is because their family cannot afford school fees, they can't afford uniforms, all of that. So they take these children to farms with them, and then at the end of the farming, they send them to go hawk. Imagine buying a pack of 500 and you eat it for like a week, compared to buying what you don't know.
500.
Yes, a pack is 500 naira,
Okay.
and it's traceable to the source. So that traceability.
And you eat it for a week?
People eat it for a week. Like they eat it for a week.
Oh, wow.
Yes, they do.
I would definitely want to taste this grandma's kokoro. Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to Business Connect, brought to you by 100 Talk for your business success. Good morning everyone, good morning again and welcome again to Business Connect. Hope you guys didn't miss me so much from last week, but this week, if you're just joining us for the first time, Business Connect is here every Wednesday by 9 a.m. on Metro FM 97.7. And what is Business Connect? Business Connect is that highly engaging and highly stimulating radio show that brings together an online audience with entrepreneurs. We actually meet with different entrepreneurs, experienced entrepreneurs each week to tell about their story, their journey, and share so much about entrepreneurship with us. Last week we had some nominees of the 2021 25 under 25 entrepreneurship leadership program awards, and they spoke to us about how they got nominated and all their journey, what they do, and it's amazing just see young people do so much. We had people from the fashion category, social enterprise, and also from different categories to just speak to us. So this week we have a very special guest. Thinking of the International Youth Day last week and the theme which was about transforming the food system. We have with us a past winner of the 25 under 25 Entrepreneurship Awards for Agriculture 2020. And she's here. We have with us Elizabeth Oladipo. Hope I said that right. And she's going to be speaking to us about transforming the food systems with innovations. And we're going to talk to her right after the break. So stay with us and we'll see you right after the short break.
My name is Rotimi Peters. I manage operations and partnership for SM100 Africa. SM100 Africa is actually a social enterprise which is established to ensure that small business owners, startups, entrepreneurs, irrespective of their background, irrespective of their location, irrespective of their financial status, actually have the capacity to start their business, to scale their business, to thrive and ensure that their business is profitable and doesn't die. So we realized that entrepreneurs and business owners actually need information to help them make informed decisions. They need information to understand the trends in the markets. They also need information to do a whole lot of things. So we created platforms that ensure that young entrepreneurs have access to information by creating a blog site which is 100talks.ng that celebrates the youth culture and also celebrate and identify young entrepreneurs. So this blog actually rolls out content on daily basis as regards happening in the worlds of entrepreneurship and business. So you can actually head on to www.100talks.ng to read and to see content that are insightful, in-depth, and informative about entrepreneurship. Also, we have a platform for women only where you can actually go to read about a lot of content, in-depth, insightful, informative content for women, which deals on the day-to-day activities or the day-to-day lifestyle of women, ranging from your lifestyle to your health, to your business, to your family. Head on to 100women.ng to read about this. We also have a platform that manages PR for small businesses and ensure that your business actually has the right brand identity and also it's able to reach its target audience. Bicoms does all of this for you. We believe with these combinations, you should be able to get the best of your business.
All right, we're back. back again from the short break. This is Business Connect, and we are here every Wednesday by 9 a.m. Metro FM 97.7. Business Connect is that radio show that brings together an online audience with with different entrepreneurs to actually share their journey and their story with us without wasting much of your time. If you were here last week, great. We had some amazing young entrepreneurs from the 2021 25 under 25 awards, and they spoke to us about every single thing, their journey and their story. So this week we have a past winner of the agriculture category. We have Elizabeth Oladipo, and she's going to be speaking to us about transforming the food system. Before we speak to Elizabeth, we're just going to head over to the 100 Talks website and just see what's new on there. So we have an article called Entrepreneurship in the Music Industry. You can just go check that out. Nominations for the 25 under 25 awards are actually closed, and voting would actually be starting really soon. So if you've nominated someone, stay online and see when the voting portal will be open so you can vote for your best entrepreneur to win the awards this year. And we also have 12 tips for SMEs who want to market on social media. And on 100 Women, we have some overcoming postpartum blues, and also 100 Women host the youth-led conversation for International Youth Day. So go check out our websites, 100 Women and also 100talks.ng. What we've tried to do as an organization is to give a platform for young entrepreneurs, for youth to actually, go and just have every single thing you need about entrepreneurship, about women empowerment. So the website is www.100talks.ng. And for the women empowerment platform, it is 100women.ng on all social media platforms as well. So we're just going to go straight to Elizabeth. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Paloma.
How are you doing?
Very well. I'm doing okay. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on the show today. So we're just going to tell us a bit about yourself. Before we go more, just tell us a bit about yourself, what you do, yeah.
Okay, so Elizabeth, my name is Elizabeth Oladipo. I'm the founder of 07 Foods, or I also call myself the chief sales girl for the company. I partner with smallholder farmers in Ibadan and other states to provide families with healthy meals, healthy agri products, that is affordable and nutrient dense. That's what I do.
So what inspired you to start this food,
Oh, well, my journey started in 2018. I just had my daughter and she was 6 months at that time. She got food poisoned after she consumed amala. You know that our immune system as adults is quite stronger than the babies. So
yeah, definitely.
it's something that we don't notice as individuals, but it happened to my daughter, and after spending 2 weeks at the children emergency, it was crazy. So it was at that point I had to do research, and she loves a local food as an Ibadan babe now. Normally it's tough. So she was able to go through this pain, and I was able to find a solution. And it was not just my daughter. We have a lot of people out there that face this same issue. So this gave birth to 07 Foods and what we are doing today.
Okay, so what exactly what is the problem? What exactly is the problem, and how did you solve that problem?
Okay, the problem is unsafe food caused by adulteration, cross-contamination, zero knowledge on food safety, because that's even like the core. Most people in the local rural areas, they have almost zero knowledge on how to keep their food safe.
Yeah.
They believe their body is already antibodied, so to say. So their processing method, their processing techniques is unsafe. So there is almost no regulation of these activities, especially in the open market. So we are solving this problem by educating people right from the farm as we aggregate for them. We educate them on how they can ensure good processing output of your product. And, in return, this effect, it creates a balance in the market. People that buy from them as well, they tell them, oh, don't do this, don't do this. You have people putting hands in food, you have people sneezing in the open market, the product is open. These cause diseases and sicknesses. So we are providing education to farmers. We are providing healthy food outreach for consumers, and also, for people within and outside Nigeria.
Wow, that's amazing. So I'm just gonna go. How did you get nominated for the 25 under 25 awards? I know that. What did that do to your career? How was that?
I didn't know I would even get any nomination because that was my first year in business officially.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and I got nominated, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. It really helped my business grow, and it kind of placed me on a pedestal. People looked up to me as, oh, if she can do this within this period of time, I can do it as well. And people come to me, ask me, oh, how did you do this? What I became like a force, so to say. But I am blessed to be, in partnership or in collaboration with other amazing entrepreneurs that are also driving the food system, in a positive light.
No, that's amazing. And winning the award, definitely you met a lot of entrepreneurs in your field as well.
Yes.
So how did that impact your business? I'm sure networking is always an amazing.
It's amazing.
It's everything.
Yes, in fact, I connected with one of our off-takers. He was a nominee for last year's 25 under 25, and I was able to connect with him. He linked me with farmers, and he does amazing in the agri space as well. I've met someone in tech that helped with our website, so it is a community of amazing individuals, and I'm grateful for the platform that SME 100 Africa has brought together for us.
Oh, that's amazing. That's great. You spoke about, so let's go more into what you actually do and what your company does. So is it just trying to make safer foods? What exactly do you do? So you go to a farm. I just want to know the whole process. So.
Yes, we aside making safer food, we are making safe indigenous food. We are using local content. We have the yam flour, everybody makes it amala.
Okay.
We have the yam flour. We have the unripe plantain flour, where many people believe it's for diabetic patients alone, but it's actually a great meal and it's a versatile.
I actually love it. I sometimes I prefer it.
Yes, me too sometimes.
Yeah.
Then we recently launched Grandma's Kokoro. Anybody that lives in Lagos or Abeokuta on the expressway, you see these Kokoro small packs.
Okay.
And talking about safe food at the same time, you don't know where these things come from. You don't know the water they use to make these products. You don't know the ingredients they use to make these products. So we ensure hygienic processing techniques in our products, and we have amazing snack. And imagine buying a pack of 500 and you eat it for like a week, compared to buying what you don't know.
500.
Yes, a pack is 500 naira, and it's traceable to the source. So that traceability.
And you eat it for a week?
People eat it for a week. Like, they eat it for a week.
Oh, wow.
Yes, they do.
I would definitely want to taste this Grandma's Kokoro. What is it made from?
It's made from corn and every other natural ingredients we have in Nigeria.
So it's like biscuits or...
It's like, it's synonymous to kuli kuli, but kuli is granite, kokoro is corn.
Okay. Sorry, okay, that's amazing. Learning so much. So we're going to take a short break now. If you have any questions for Elizabeth, please call 08106081681 or 08182025883. The number again is 08106081681 or 08182025883. So it's going to go on a short break, and then we're going to talk about transforming the food system in relation to what she does with 07 Foods. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
My name is Rotimi Peters. I manage operations and partnership for SM100 Africa. SM100 Africa is actually a social enterprise which is established to ensure that small business owners, startups, entrepreneurs, irrespective of their background, irrespective of their location, irrespective of their financial status, actually have the capacity to start their business, to scale their business, to thrive and ensure that their business is profitable and doesn't die. So we realized that entrepreneurs and business owners actually need information to help them make informed decisions. They need information to understand the trends in the markets. They also need information to do a whole lot of things. So we created platforms that ensure that young entrepreneurs have access to information by creating a blog site which is 100talks.ng that celebrates the youth culture and also celebrate and identify young entrepreneurs. So this blog actually rolls out content on daily basis as regards happening in the worlds of entrepreneurship and business. So you can actually head on to www.100talks.ng to read and to see content that are insightful, in-depth, and informative about entrepreneurship. Also, we have a platform for women only where you can actually go to read about a lot of content, in-depth, insightful, informative content for women. which deals on the day-to-day activities or the day-to-day lifestyle of women, ranging from your lifestyle to your health to your business to your family. Head on to 100women.ng to read about this. We also have a platform that manages PR for small businesses and ensure that your business actually has the right brand identity, and also it's able to reach its target audience. Bicoms does all of this for you. We believe with these combinations, you should be able to get the best of your business.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. This is Business Connect. And if you're just joining us, you've not missed so much. Just stay with us. We've been speaking to Elizabeth Oladipo, and she's been talking to us about her business, what she does in the agriculture sector. She actually a past winner of the 25 under 25 awards 2020 in the agriculture category. So she's talking to us about transforming the food system. We're gonna go straight to the main question of the day now. Knowing that the International Youth Day was which was last week Thursday rather, sorry about that, and the theme was actually transforming food system, youth innovation for human and planetary health. And with the theme and everything, the one of the important things that has been stressed is the importance of equitable food systems. So can you just tell us a bit more about what it means to have an equitable food system?
Yeah, so to have an equitable food system, especially involving the youth, is where we have, youth involvement in the value chain from the processing to the production to the transportation to the warehousing. We should have youth in each of these value chain. At this point, where we also have local people involved. They are involved, not just by mouth of saying we're impacting these people. They are really involved. It's at that point we can say there's an equitable food system.
Okay, so how important is it for a food system to be equitable? And what impact would you say that you're having as your business at the O7 Foods?
So yeah, it's this equitable food system has a great impact. Talking about driving revenue, economic growth. Talking about giving jobs, providing jobs, even taking children to school. You get, so there are people, there are local farmers, they are really poor people in undeserved communities, and if they are included, they are able to get funds to take their children to school. The reason why most children are out of school in rural areas is because their family cannot afford school fees, they can't afford uniforms, all of that. So they take these children to farms with them, and then at the end of the farming, they send them to go hawk. So if we have an equitable system where we have enough youth join this agri space, the food space, we can drive forward market, we can increase productivity, we can create more jobs, and this in turn we have a big effect on these local farmers
and the economy as a whole,
exactly,
in general as well. That's good. That you've really given us more information and enlightened us on that aspect of the food system. So how is O7 Foods, would you say, what impact is it having on transforming this food system so far? I mean, there's a long way to go, but
yes.
Yeah. So, what would you say is your input, your little input?
So at O07 Foods, we are contributing our quota by providing healthy and safe food, reducing malnutrition through nutrient dense agri products, hygienically processed agri products in quotes, and we're also providing jobs. So currently we work with over 10 smallholder farmers. Just as a growing business, we know we are going to do more, right? So currently we work with over 10 smallholder farmers. We actually have our products in over 30 retail chain stores. We have women that we've impacted who are our distributors. We have printers. Like, the value chain is amazing. We have printers. We even have a student that we are sponsoring to go to WAEC. He worked with us. So we are working that, okay, this is what we do. This is how we can impact our community by providing jobs, providing safe food, and also helping a child go to school through sales and revenue from our products that we sell.
Amazing. That's so much that you guys do at O7 Foods, really. So we're just going to go a bit more into this. So tell us, has the government actually, what government initiative would you say have you benefited from, as the agriculture system is definitely a very key underrated sector of the economy. So what would you say, have you benefited from any government initiatives?
Well, currently agriculture is the new oil. So
Yeah.
it's people are coming to realize
Realize
that
it's
they have to
definitely.
really key into this, and the government as well have been doing a lot. we have organizations that, we have stakeholders that represent us, in discussions with the government on how to create policies. But the only thing I can talk about now is the youth involvement in that policy making. So if you don't have the youth, involved, and you're talking about an equitable system, what policies? So we think we just abide by the laws, the policies, and all of that. If we're not involved, there is no way we can categorically analyze things and how to move the business forward.
That's yeah. And I think what you're trying to say is definitely for more youth to really see this as the new oil,
Yes.
and see that agricultural sector of the economy is moving fast, especially with a country like Nigeria
Exactly.
that's blessed with so much resources and so many raw materials that can actually be transformed and used in good. So that's amazing that you really picked up that sector.
Yes. We have a growing population. So in fact, even the World Bank gave a report about decline. There's inflation, right? But how can we solve this? The World Bank declared that there's a decline in productivity in the agri space. How can we solve this? Youth involvement, not just in selling on maybe social media alone. We have different value chains. There's a cold storage to prevent to reduce or eliminate post-harvest loss entirely. There's the warehousing. Youth can come together and create systems, create partnerships that collaboration over competition, so to say, to drive this system. And with the support of the government, there are organizations that support. With support of these people, trust me, agri in Nigeria is going to go better than it is now.
And so as an entrepreneur, you said something, support and support. As an entrepreneur, definitely capital is something that is striking for a lot of youths. I'm just speaking the minds of some youths now. A lot of youths, it's not about going into the business. There's the money, the capital, the need. So what would you say? Have you come across any financial opportunity for youth to actually take advantage of?
Yes.
Or it's something okay.
Yes, there are lots of opportunities. In fact, this is the era for women empowerment, and there are a lot of opportunities for especially the women. There is the Agri Act, it's for everybody. There is the Tony Elumelu Foundation. There are different organizations that sponsor companies. But the thing now is businesses should realize at what point do they need capital. Some people feel they need the funding, they need grants, they need the money. But what they currently need is capacity. What they currently need is mentorship. If you have that money and you don't have the know-how, or you don't know how to structure, you don't have that structure in your business, let me tell you true, the money would it go flow. It go just flow past, and
you wouldn't even remember you got the money.
Exactly. There will be almost zero impact on the funds you receive. So that's why even organizations, before they will give you money, especially like the Bank of Industry, the African Development Banks and all of that, before you can get grants or loans and all of that, you need to have a structured business. They need to see your document. They need to see your records. What have you done before? Even if you have not launched a product, you have a sample. What feedback have you received? Is there a ready market for this? Not that you just go and say you want to get capital. You have this mad ass idea. Someone actually said the hungry person, they get mad idea. When the money comes, the idea no they carry on. So before you push that, what have you put in place for that money to function positively, and make an impact? Not just collecting grants and then being all bougie.
Thank you. That's something to think about, really. You said something very key. I would say mentorship as well, not just having a because I know a lot of. There's so many ideas out there. Ideas are like the wind. Like one of my mentors would say, ideas flow with the wind. If you don't nurture that idea and make a plan, it will just be an idea.
Yes.
And it will literally just fly past your head, and that will be the end of the idea. So thank you so much for that. I know our time is really just running so fast right now, and we have about so tell us more about what is the future of O7 Foods, and how can we do you sell wholesale or?
Yes.
Okay. Is it wholesale or retail? Do you sell?
We do both. We sell wholesale, we sell retail, we help people brand their product. So if you want to start your own food processing company, you have a market, in your area, because we can't serve the whole Nigeria basically. You have a market you want to serve, but you don't have the machines and all of that. You don't need to start, or you have to start somewhere. So we help people start somewhere. We can help you brand your products, we can help you label your products, and you are there, you just get your products and take it to the market. And the future of O7 Food is to include over 500 women in our value chain by next year. Currently, we are doing 112
Oh,
women.
inclusion of women. So
Yes.
farmers or
Women, smallholder farmers, people that work with us, because our production we do directly from our factory. So we do our plantain, from the sourcing to the processing to the drying. We do everything ourselves. So we engage women in those activities and empower them directly and indirectly.
wow, that's. I mean, those are amazing goals. I just love meeting people that just see potential in Nigeria. That's something that a lot of people maybe losing, but I really see I see that you're trying to create an impact and create so thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
I'm going to talk about, so what's the future for would you do anything else, or is this your main primary? Because actually I didn't speak about your whole entrepreneurship journey.
Yeah.
But anyways, so we're here to talk about the O7 Foods and the
Yes.
agriculture, but you just give a bit about entrepreneurship as a whole, what your challenges, and what you can speak to youths out there that actually want to start a business, especially in your sector.
So if you want to start a business in the agri space, start it. We need you. We need you guys to join. We can't do everything alone. We are not even enough to cover 1/3 of the economy. So for us to have, sparkling economy, for us to have a positively driven economy, we need more youth to engage in the agri space. Just start. Look for mentors. Look for people who have done the same thing that you want to do. Check their posts, read their blogs. They might not answer you directly if you send them a DM, but just keep following up on them. Attend seminars they go to speak to and all of that. And trust me, you are getting a good head start.
Oh, amazing! Thank you so much. I would say we add to her advice. You said just start, but yeah, know why you're starting.
Yes.
I think that's very important.
That's important.
Because I mean, everyone can just start something, and then I know people that started things and just leave it banner. But know why you're starting, and then always keep that why in mind as you
Yes.
journey through your whole entrepreneurship journey. And as long as you remember your why, like for example, you have your daughter, to always remind you why you actually went into trying to make a better products and safer product. So your why is definitely very important. So thank you so much for joining us, Elizabeth.
Thank
I wish
you
I could
for
talk
having
on
me.
and on with you. It's been so amazing speaking to you and learning so much about the agricultural space in Nigeria. All right, everyone, sadly we have to go. It's the end of another Business Connect episode, but if you have been staying with us, please do join us every week. We're here Wednesdays by 9 a.m. Metro FM 97.7, where we're with brilliant and amazing entrepreneurs like Elizabeth. And we'll see you guys next week. My name is Palumi Folonsho. I've been your host for today. Please do join us on follow us on all our social media platforms at SME100 Africa, at 100 Talks, that's NG, and at 100women.ng to follow all our updates, and also 25 under 25 awards. Lastly, if you've nominated anyone, watch out. Voting is starting very, very soon. So stay there to actually vote for your amazing entrepreneur and see them win and see an opportunity for them to be on a radio show just like this. All right, my name is Palumi again, and I'll see you guys next week. Have an amazing Wednesday.